Hello Udemy, I'm Shakzee from Shakzee.com and welcome in lecture number 24. Today we are going to learn that how can you send your parameters using a function and how can you return a value. So first of all, we are going to create a function. I'm saying add, so this is the add functions, and we are saying that a equals to 10 and we are saying that b equals to 10. If you add a plus b and you echo this first of all, and then you can call your function, go to your root directory and refresh the page, you can see it's saying 20, but this is the hard coded value. So what happens if you are sending the value at the runtime, or in simple words, you can send some parameters when you call your function. So first of all, I'm saying, how can you send your parameters? Now this is the function you have created, and now I'm going to receive a parameter here. For suppose I'm saying a string, and now I have to send a value because I'm using single quotation, so that's why, because I'm going to send this string here, I'm saying string here. Okay, now I have go to your page, refresh the page, you can see, as you can see, it's not happening. Why? Because you are sending the parameters, you are sending the value and you are receiving a parameter here, but you have to echo this variables. So this is string and this is also string, semicolon, go to your page, refresh the page. So now you can see, as you can see, it's saying a string here because you are sending the value here. For suppose if you are calling this functions again, you can pass another value. Now I'm saying this is another a string, so make sure this, go to your page, refresh the page, as you can see. Now I'm going to add br, so because I'm going to break the row. Okay, it's not breaking the row, I have to refresh the page. As you can see, now we have break the row, and now as you are sending the string here in the first parameter, and you are sending another string in the second, in the first parameter. So this is the one parameter and you are sending the value. Okay, so what happens if you want to send two values? For suppose 2, 20 plus 30. So you can send multiple values by adding the comma. So you can send 3 values. For suppose you are sending 3 values, and then you have to receive 3 values here, a, and this is b, and this is c. So what's going on? Don't worry, I'm going to explain. You are sending 20 in this variables, and you are sending 30 in this variable, you are sending 40 in this variables. Okay, so for suppose if you can echo a, go to your page, refresh the page, now you can see it's saying 20. If you can echo b, you can see it's 30 because you're sending the second parameter 30. If you are echoing c, go to your page, refresh the page, saying 14 because you are sending the 40 value in the third parameters. Make sure these are the parameters, okay, and these are the values you are sending. If you are sending 3 values and you are receiving 2 values, it will give you the error, undefined variables c, because you are sending, you can add a, refresh the page, you can see, okay, it's working fine because you are not receiving here. But if you are receiving 2 values here and you are sending only 1 value, it will definitely give you a error because it's saying arguments, too few arguments to functions 1, because you are receiving two parameters, but you are sending one parameters here. So what you need, you just need to set by default null value, refresh the page. As now you can see it's now working fine. So it's totally depend upon you. In simple words, you can send as many parameters as you can. So for now I'm sending two parameters, so we can add the two values. I'm saying 20 and I'm saying 30, so it's 50. And now I have to receive the second value here, b, and now I'm saying plus b. Go to your page, refresh the page. As you can see, now it's working fine and it's saying 50. Okay, so what happened if you want to return this value? Now you are echoing this value, but in this time use the return keyword. Okay, return, go to your page, refresh the page. As now, as you can see, it's working fine, but you are returning the value. You can echo this here if you want to show the value, or you can assign these values inside a variables. I am saying sum, and now you can echo this sum variable. It's totally depend upon you. And if you want to send this value to another function, for suppose I am going to create another function which is multiplication. Okay, so now it receives two parameters. For suppose if I have I'm going to store two values inside this variables, and now what I need, I'm going to call this function, which this function, and I'm going to send this variable here, and now I'm going to send this variable here. Okay, so what you need, we just need to receive two variables here, a or b. You can write any variables. For suppose I'm saying x, y, or I'm saying 1 and 2. Okay, so now you are sending the sum of these two values, and you are sending this to constant. Okay, I'm saying echo 1 multiplication 2 semicolon. Go to your page, refresh the page. So now you can see it's saying 100, because you are sending 20 and 30, and you are calling this method, and you are receiving two values here. You are adding two values and you are returning the value. Since you are returning the value, so that's why you are assigning the return value inside these variables, and now you are sending the sum of these two values inside a variables, and you are sending these two values inside a first parameter of multiplication or multifunctions, and you are sending this is a hard-coded value, or you can see it's a constant, and because you are sending the sum of this and 2, and you are in the function, in the body of functions, you are multiplication this and this. So that's why it's saying if you are sending 10, so definitely it will give you the 20, and you are sending the 20 here with 2. So 20 multiplied by 2 equals to 40. So it's totally depend upon you how can you use your function. So in this way you can use the return value. You can send as many as parameter as you can, and you can do anything. So I think this is enough for today. In the next lecture we are going to start some new things like arrays, how arrays work, and how can you assign the values inside the array. So thank you for watching.